what I'm hearing is that the toxins that help contribute to the die-off of the algae, of the seagrass, has now settled into the algae, into the red algae. So the manatees are now eating the algae because the seagrass is all gone. And now the toxins in the algae are pretty much almost like putting them into shock. They're dying off at a regular pace. There's 80 of them in the Northern Lagoon have died off since the beginning of the year. And one of the reasons they know it's the algae is because they're finding undigested just balls of red algae in their stomachs when they do the necropsies.
Manatees are completely herbivores. They consume only plants. So we see manatees eating in brackish water or in the ocean. They're eating seagrasses, but they also enjoy freshwater plants as well. They consume about 10% of their body weight. So we kind of relate it to if you're eating salad, it kind of creates that metabolism and it's burning, and so for manatees it's that same thing. They constantly have to eat in order to kind of keep their energy up. The seagrass beds get damaged frequently from boat traffic. The boats create scars in the seagrass beds, and even an inch gap between seagrass, it can take years for that seagrass to grow back together. So the tattering of our seagrass beds definitely can cause separation in them. We also have issues with the seagrass not being able to flourish and grow because of sedimentation and pollution in the waters that cause that water to be cloudy, and so the sun is not able to penetrate deep enough to reach the seagrass, and therefore you're not having photosynthesis occur. So we need to be able to have that clear water in order for our seagrass to grow, and also to kind of deter boat traffic and also human traffic from just kind of being on top of that seagrass and damaging it. Not only are manatees, as they're eating that seagrass and freshwater plants as well, they are taking part in the reproduction of that plant. So consuming 100 pounds of plants in one day, they're also then similar to how we see kind of, you can compare it to a bee with pollen. They're then transferring, and that seagrass is able to grow that much better and that much quicker from them munching on that seagrass. So they definitely play a big role in that. We also see other certain fish and animals like that eat algae off of the manatees' backs, and those small interactions can definitely play a larger role in our ecosystem.
They're always amazed on just how gentle they are, and also the size. And you think most people don't realize that average manatee's weight is about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds, and the size is about 10 to 12 feet long. So it's amazing how large they are. But as a large creature, they're gentle as can be, just slow moving for most part, unless they get spooked. It affects a lot of what we do, because I mean, people, amongst all the other things that are in the lagoon, being such a diverse estuary, there's so much out there. There's fish and there's stingrays and there's birds and everything. But with most people that are coming out to experience nature, they're looking for the larger animals. It's like going up north and you're going to see the bear or the moose, not the chipmunk. So it affects people's interest in what they can do, and the more things that they're interested in gets them more knowledgeable about the environment and more concerned about preserving it. Because one thing that we focus on, we always have, is education. We not only taking people out on kayak tour to enjoy being outside and enjoy kayaking, but also to inform them and educate them about where they are, what's going on with the ecosystem, the lagoon, what lives here, and what needs to be done to protect it in the future. And a lot of people, but nowadays with ecotourism and stuff, and using the ecotour term, everybody is, when they come out, they're looking to get education about what they're seeing, not just to go out and say, oh, there's a bird or there's a manatee. They want to tell me what's going on with the manatee, what their health's like, how they reproduce. They want a knowledge of everything.
much.